Hello, I'm Dr. Dory Hargrove, Director of the School of Education at Shepherd University.
And I'm Helen Baker, Field Placement Coordinator for the School of Education at Shepherd University.
And the purpose of this video is to provide you with information you need about your year-long resident before they show up in your classroom. We hope that this information that's provided here helps you understand more about your role, the role of the resident, and how evaluations are done, and just the expectations and policies that surround our year-long residency. So let's go ahead and get started with the presentation.
Students are instructed to contact you after receiving a confirmed student teaching placement. Students are also instructed to schedule a meeting with you prior to the beginning of the student teaching assignment. During the initial meeting, students are required to create an outline of responsibilities, which notes the progression of assuming responsibilities throughout the student teaching assignment.
For your role as a cooperating teacher, your resident's required to report on the first day of your contract for the upcoming school year. Your resident might contact you prior to that date. If you're going to be in your classroom before your contract date, like to set up your classroom or work on some things to get ready for the school year, you might consider having them meet you there so they can learn to set up the classroom and also learn how to prepare for the students before they arrive in your classroom. Part of your role is to show them and share any resources that would be needed in order to be ready for the students on the first day of school. Residents should be co-planning lessons with you that would be taught on the first day of school. You will choose which co-teaching strategies you will use for the first few weeks of school. Some of those strategies include the resident assisting but not actually teaching. When the resident is ready to take on teaching responsibilities, please make resources available when co-planning, but encourage them to make their own unique lesson plans. Please review the lesson plans before they teach. Reviewing the lesson plans prior to their implementation and offering feedback as needed ensures a greater chance for the teaching to be effective. Your feedback to the resident is essential for their success. We suggest that cooperating teachers provide daily verbal feedback and use questioning to support reflection and problem solving to improve areas of weakness. We suggest cooperating teachers provide informal written feedback weekly. We also suggest encouraging teacher candidates to set specific measurable goals for development in areas of need and reviewing progress each week. Please reach out to the student's teacher coordinator or the university supervisor in the event that a student is not reporting absences. Please contact the university supervisor or student teaching coordinator at any point if you have concerns about the teacher candidate's performance. University policy requires that teacher candidates be informed in writing if there are any concerns. Please work with the university supervisor and teacher candidate to outline appropriate remediation for concerns and review progress regularly. The final evaluation should not come as a surprise. It's often difficult but necessary to have hard conversations. The student teaching coordinator and director of teacher education are also available as needed for this purpose.
All student teaching evaluations are completed electronically using Microsoft Forms links. Links will be included in the introductory email. The midterm STOT is completed at weeks 4 and 10. We suggest that cooperating teachers set goals for teacher candidates according to the review to improve on areas of weakness. The summative evaluation is due by the end of the spring semester in order to report final grades. Students will continue attending in the field after the final evaluation. Residents will be observed by the university supervisors at least 5 times throughout the year-long residency, 3 times during residency 1 and 2 times during residency 2. University supervisors will complete the STOT evaluation following each field observation, in addition to the summative evaluation at the end of the assignment. All evaluations are posted to OneDrive folders for students to access. The midterm evaluation is the first evaluation completed by cooperating teachers. This assessment tool is used to formally review the performance of the teacher candidate. Teacher candidates are encouraged to make goals based on the feedback from the performance review. As early as possible, when one or more standards are in jeopardy of not being met, the cooperating teacher should make the student teacher and university supervisor aware of the needed improvements so that a plan for improvement may be implemented. At the conclusion of the student teaching placement, the STOT is completed independently by 3 individuals: the teacher candidate, the university supervisor, and you. Readings received on the summative STOT evaluation should come as no surprise to the candidate who has received regular verbal and written communication and been involved in periodic conferences. Please refer to the rubric for specific passing scores. This will be included in the introductory email. This evaluation is completed through a direct Microsoft Forms link and should be reviewed by the student teacher.
There are several policies and expectations that the residents need to follow, and they can be found in the Teacher Education Practicum Manual on our website. And also it is linked to the introductory email. The residents have reviewed these policies and signed indicating they will follow them. Please contact the university supervisor if the resident is not following policies. We find that the sooner you speak with the university supervisor, the better things go.
During the initial meeting with you, residents must complete a schedule to follow for the entire length of the year-long residency. During Residency 1, residents must report to the school 4 days per week. Arrival and departure times must be determined and followed. During Residency 2, residents must report to the school 5 days per week. Arrival and departure times must be determined and followed. Residents will not follow the Shepherd University calendar during the residency. They must follow the county schedule. This slide tells you about co-planning and co-teaching. I'll just give you a few minutes to read it. All absences must be reported. Residents must document the absence and have you sign the form. If residents are absent and you're not signing a form, please reach out to the university supervisor and/or the field placement coordinator. Residents have 1 week from the absence to complete the form. Note that current state policy permits year-long residents to substitute only during Residency 2 on the proper permit for up to 10 days per month in the school where they are placed. The board office will reach out when residents are on the appropriate permit and cleared to serve as a substitute teacher. Residents must prearrange substitute teaching with you and be willing to substitute teach.
The next several slides contain information about the withdrawal procedures, the teacher code of conduct, and dress code. We will just allow you to read these slides to yourself. Shepherd University School of Education is grateful for your support of our program. Please reach out if you have any questions or concerns throughout the process. Our website provides numerous resources for cooperating teachers and contact information for current faculty and staff members. We're here to support you, so please do not hesitate to contact us with any questions.